The child's mother says the Steuben County District Attorney's Office botched the case. Despite evidence of sexual abuse and a willingness of the victim to testify, the DA's office never took the case to a grand jury. Instead, it ended today with a plea bargain and many scarred emotions. Dustin George walked out of the Avoca Town Court facing no jail time, no probation, no sentence at all other than a conditional discharge. That after he pled guilty to a reduced misdemeanor charge of endangering the welfare of a child.
No comment.
George was facing a felony count of criminal sex act against a girl who was age 8 at the time she showed physical signs of abuse. The victim is now 14.
I think a feeling of despair or desperation, just completely helpless.
This is the girl's mother. We're not identifying her to protect her daughter's identity. We'll call her Lisa. She came to I-Team 10 in April after learning the Steuben County District Attorney's Office was offering George a plea deal, despite her objections and those of her daughter.
So then she's left with, well, why should I come forward? Because the police can't protect me, my mom can't help me, the district attorney can't help me.
Lisa says she got conflicting reasons from prosecutors as to why the case had seemingly fallen apart. She did get this letter from Assistant DA Pat Jimenez, who admitted his handling of the case was, quote, flawed and misguided. Inside the court, the 14-year-old victim was allowed to speak, and after offering details of her abuse, she then proceeded to tell the judge how the case was completely mishandled. The victim sought us out today because she wanted the public to know her disappointment in a system that was supposed to protect her.
I have to live with this for the rest of my life, and he gets to get off free and go live the rest of his life the way he always has.
George's attorney left court without commenting. The assistant DA also had little to say about why the victim was left feeling victimized all over again.
Mr. Jimenez, we want to talk to you about this case?
No, I'm not at liberty to comment about the case.
Well, why can't you tell us why you were willing to take that plea against the wishes of the victim and the victim's family?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the case. That's it. That's the end.
Why not put it in front of a grand jury? That's all they were asking for, wasn't it?
Lisa and her daughter say although the case is over, they will continue to fight for others.
My daughter and I have talked extensively about possibly trying to change laws, maybe amend laws so that the victim is more protected.
Other states do have laws requiring that victims sign off on any plea deal before it is offered. Lisa says they are trying to get lawmakers to draft similar legislation in New York. Her daughter, meantime, has started a Facebook page for victims of sexual abuse.
You know, were any restrictions put on Dustin George today?
Well, the conditional discharge requires that George not get into any trouble for a year. The judge also did issue a 5-year order of protection for the victim, her younger sister, and for Lisa.
Brett Davidson, thank you.
Bishop Matthew